of the chair leg. I like to call that there. So I just clean it up a little bit. I did one pass all the way around. And again, always make this.
No doubt, barber time all the time. We're here down at Barber Time HQ. I'm here for one reason. We want to shout out Battle of the Barbers Africa. My man Wall Cuts doing a great thing over there. You got the Barber Shutdown Boy. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but either way, y'all go shut it down. To all y'all contestants in there, do your thing. Don't be shy. Bring out your swag. Bring your confidence. Most of all, bring your skills with your clippers. But we're going to hold it down for you. As soon as this new site's up, it's a social media site. It's also bringing it to the TV. It's going to handle all the swag of the barbering industry. So y'all be ready. Barber time all the time. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Reggie Winston. If this is your first time to the channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're coming back from some other videos, you've been rocking with me for a while, I just want to say welcome back. Here at this channel, man, together we make barbers better. And in this video, we're going to talk about doing this bald fade. I'm going to walk with you through this whole process of this fade before we go to the shampoo bowl. This customer is getting a bald fade, and we're going to give him a service called Beard of the Gods. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell notification, stay in tune. Those videos will be coming out. The shampoo, finishing up a fade, and the Beard of the Gods. As you see here, man, I'm gonna start with my Wall Legend. It's a 1919, but I got a Legend blade and the blade slide on it. So it cuts a little closer and it has a longer fade range. I have it in a closed position. I started at the hairline, and I'm gonna work my way all the way around, going under the occipital bone, right above the ear, not too high above the ear, and to the top of the C, or the bottom of the chair leg. I like to call that there. So I just clean it up a little bit. I did one pass all the way around. And again, always make this line here as straight as possible or as clean as possible. You don't want it jaggedness in this line that you're putting in. This is your foundation. Make sure your foundation's good. Trying to clean up on the neck a little bit with this same clipper close. We will be making our way back around with a outliner blade. But yeah, I'm just trying to make this thing look really nice and even and clean all the way around. So you see there, I'm looking at my reference points at the hairline, trying to make sure my fade is balanced. I'm standing behind him in the mirror, looking at what he'll see in the mirror, spinning around. Everything looks pretty balanced to me. I did see a little spot there I want to touch up, so I just went ahead and touch that up really nice. All right, now I got the outliner blade on my detachable clipper. Cuts closer than a 000. I want to get this thing nice and clean. I do like bald, but I don't like it where it hurts bald. I don't know if you have ever had a haircut where things seem like it hurts. If you have that, have had a haircut like that, put that in the comments. When they use the actual trimmer or edge up trimmer to bald it out, and that thing just like, man, it's got super bald and it kind of hurt. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm using this smooth blade. It's an outliner blade from Andis that you can put on detachable clippers. Save the life of your trimmers. Put this outliner blade on, get things bald, all right? And it's a whole lot more smooth than a trimmer. So you see, I'm just turning around, just making sure I got balance. I grabbed that 1919 with the Wall Legend blade on it. Wall, please make a cordless Legend. It's my favorite clipper. Anyway, open it up. I'm starting on the beard first. Go ahead and blend that in a little bit. I'm using the middle of the ear. Then I go up a little bit on to the first line I put in. And I'm going to go up about 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to work that all the way around. 3/4 of an inch to an inch. You know, it can vary. And this is going to be like a medium high fade. Not a low fade, not just strictly a medium fade with a tight blend. It's going to be a little bit of a stretch blend, but it's going to be medium to high. I'm using my reference point, so I'm checking to make sure things are straight. I'm also going to make sure this line I put in is not jagged. This is on my second pass. I already went from one side of the hairline to the other side of the hairline, all the way around the head. Now I'm walking my way back. And you see I got a little jaggedness in there. It's okay. I can fix that. Perfect. Let's close it down just a tad bit and reduce the travel. Travel is our vertical strokes from down to up. We're not going to go as high with it closed down a little bit, and we're going to work in just in this section for now. Do it for good video purposes, so you can see me closing my blade down and just working in the zone. I just close it down a little bit more, and I reduce the travel. And I'm going to continue to close it down until I get back to close, all the way close, and I'm going to get that bottom line out. And here, man, you don't have to put a lot of pressure on. You can just kind of feather it around and get a feel for it. You don't have to beat somebody's head up, man. And I can admit, sometimes I get a little aggressive. I get a little heavy-handed, but you don't have to be that in every stroke. So already, man, this side is already getting faded out of that bottom line. Get back to this little side over here, sideburn. I like to go ahead and try to knock out the sideburns while I'm cutting, so I don't have to go back and do it. Same technique, just reverse it. It fades up instead of fades down. All right, let's get around this occipital bone area, the back of his head. I close it down a little bit, reduce my travel. I'm gonna keep closing it down and reducing my travel. We'll move out this to the side so you can see. Still a little small C stroke, not just bumping the line. I'm trying to create a little graduation with it. Now I'll continue to close it down, work side to side, still at the back of the head. And I'm getting that bottom line out. I put that line in with the clipper close. I can get it out with the clipper close, but you do need to work your way down. And one thing you might not notice sometimes is I'm using my left thumb on his head to pull and stretch the scalp a little bit. You might not notice it, but please try to use that technique to help with your fades. Use that thumb to stretch the scalp. And never put the comb down. We're getting that taken care of. All right, let's go on and move around. All right. See the little fine detailing, little stuff I want to get before I move all the way around. But let's get it. All right. We're going to open our way up and reduce a little bit and do our strokes. I'm going through this pretty quickly, working just one pass at a time until I get down to the bottom. And what you didn't see with my left thumb is me adjusting the lever on the clipper. See a little dark area near that top line there. I know I did that with a no guard open, so I know I shouldn't go higher than that line with the lower level on my clipper. That's why I like working with these lines and putting this bottom line in there. As you see, this clipper open, and I'm gonna reduce it to about halfway, and then I'm gonna reduce it all the way to clipper close, and we'll have our beard, the line started for our beard, and we'll have the line in there for our actual haircut. The fade is already, the bottom line, the bottom level of the fade is already in there. Same with the beard. Cool. I just want to verify both sides are still balanced. When he look at it in the mirror, I want to be able to make sure that he see what I see and I see what he see, and everything looks good. We're going to do a 2 close against the grain on him. I kind of wish I'd have did a 1.5 against the grain at this point, but we're cool. But we're going to do this 2, and we're going to follow it up with a 1.5. And some areas we'll hit it with the 1. But this allows me, this is my first time ever cutting his hair. Cutting against the grain allows me to see what's going on. As you notice, he didn't come in with a whole head full of waves, and he won't a waver. So this really doesn't matter if you go with or against the grain on him. If a customer said they want you to go with the grain, you never cut their hair for the first time, educate them, let them know you can use a larger guard to see exactly which way their hair flows. Some people will claim that you cut the waves out. You really can't cut waves out against the grain with a large guard, in my opinion, from my experience. I'm going all the way around the hair. I want to see if you have any undercurrents, see if there's any problem issues that we're going to have to go back and make adjustments for. And you see me cutting and combing. I start on the top of his head and I work my way all the way around. It's important that you learn systems, and systems help you be more efficient. Systems help you be more consistent as well. All right, so I had enough of that 2 close. I went ahead and grabbed, which is a 1.5 now. I'm gonna go with the grain, just try to smooth this stuff down. I got a good understanding of the way his hair flowed, the whirl in his head, cowlicks up front. I'm working and like overlapping myself, just trying to make sure that I cut every piece and everything is even, there's nothing sticking up. Smoothing it with the grain. Smoothing it with the grain on a 1.5. I really only need to focus on the top of the head and just at the ridge, because we're going to fade these sides. Don't get caught up in trying to smooth down the sides with a high guard if you're doing a fade. I'm just going ahead. I want to go through it and just to see what I see with this hair. Be straight honest with you. This is basically a waste of time with this guard on the side of his head. If you want to be more efficient with your time, don't even be concerned about smoothing on the side with a high guard. For video purposes, this is my first time cutting his hair. You get to see the work. Pay attention to the rhythm. Pay attention to just the flow and everything. And the system, it works. I'm in his whirl area. Here you have to be really careful. I always like to go against the grain with a large guard, like I said, so I can see it and I can see, get a better view of how this thing flow. I'm gonna take that same 1.5 and I'm gonna start the process of sculpting his beard. As you saw, I did a C stroke down, and I'm gonna come back up with it the opposite way and create a little C stroke there. Let's go ahead and taper his hairline. You see he got a peak right here in the hairline. Let's taper that down. So I went first with a 2 close against the grain. I'm gonna start tapering it with this 1.5 close against the grain. And then we're not going too far into the haircut. We're just going, about 1 inch beyond the line. I still got that 1.5 on. I'm gonna work my way around this parietal ridge. I did a 2 on top, so this 1.5 close is going to really blend in really well. And like I said, it was a 2 close on top. 1.5 is going to be closed as well. We're going to work our way all the way around this haircut. Pay attention to the strokes. Pay attention to how far I go up. I'm putting slight pressure on one side of the clipper. The left side right now is kind of off the head. The right side is more on the head. That's going to help create graduation, especially with the flow of his hair. Cutting and combing, brushing and blending, whatever you're doing, whatever side you representing. Let's get it done, y'all. All right, we continue to come back around. This is a second pass with that 1.5 close. All the stuff I couldn't get on my first pass, I came back and got. I did see a little stuff, so I just wanted to run through it one more time. 2 passes is usually all you need. Let's go ahead and switch that out to that 1 open. We're going to reduce the travel. We're not going to go as high on the head. But we're going to do 2 passes and work our way all the way around. And if I'm not mistaken, we will be using this to taper down the hairline a little bit more. As you see, just like we're cutting grass, we're kind of overlapping the last section we cut. We're using that as a reference to know where to stop. I travel. I got all the way to the hairline. Keep that chair spinning. Keep working in one direction. The only thing is with this hair, it wraps. So you kind of have to cut it. Sometimes you have to stop going in one direction and cut it against the grain and go back in the direction. I finished that 1 pass with a 1 open almost. Well, it's one open for sure. I just finished that pass, the second pass. I seen a few pieces in the back that needed a little bit more attention. Let's close this thing down. Excuse me, before we close it down, let's taper out the front line. We've reduced the travel there as well. And what I like to do, why I like taping out the front line, it helps that hairline be more crispy and last longer so he don't have the lip. I know I did a 1.5 with the grain. This is that one open. I'm not going all the way to the middle of his head. I'm going kind of just in the front, and I'm even smoothing that down a little bit. You see me flip that clipper over and get that taper game back in there. Shout out to my man Wes James, hair clipper flipper. I'm applying, bro. You see me. That's that one open, one close. We're going to taper out that beard into that bald. Let's scoop that thing out this way too to help with the sculpting of it. He don't want a straight down beard. He want his beard to bloom out on the sides. One close. Let's start getting this line out. Started in the front hairline again. Notice the system. We start on one hairline, work our way all the way around the head. As one pass, we also reduced the travel, meaning our vertical stroke from down to up has been reduced, so we're not going too high up on the head with a lower guard than we already put in. This is fading down, and we're fading down to marry it to the section we put in first. Let's work our way back around this head. And I only comb just to get the hair to lay down for me so I can cut it better. See me flip that clipper over again. Let's move this thing with the grain on the sides. Remember, I did that 1.5. I told you it really wasn't necessary. This one is a much better choice on smoothing it down on the sides. We want this haircut to be smooth and well polished. That's why we're going to smooth it with the grain after we cut it against the grain. Up here in this little area near the hairline, I noticed there was a little bulkiness, so I wanted to smooth that down as well, especially right up there in the front of the hairline in that corner. But let's go ahead and smooth this thing all the way down, all the way around the head, and really help this hair lay down. The better the better you do on this part of the process, the better the haircut will become and the easier to finish it. Like I said, we're going to shampoo this after we put the fade in. The fade should be like 85 to 90% in there. When you come back from the shampoo bowl, you should just have to polish and edge up. And when I say polish, anything that's sticking up and any pieces and any dark areas in that fade. I said it before in another video. When you're polishing, you're looking for chocolate chips in the cookie, and you want to just get out the chocolate chips. You don't want to affect the whole cookie. You just want to get out those dark areas. You see, I just touched the beard again, worked on that beard, trying to help go ahead and blend that in. I do not want to have to come back and do this. I see a lot of barbers have that hard line in that beard, and they have to come back and go through the guard systems again. While I have that guard on my clipper that one time, I want to go ahead and knock out all I can with that guard, especially right here on the side of the head where the fade is going to be. Still see a nice little line. That's still at one close. I just want to get a little bit out before I go to my next guard down. If you can guess it, please drop it in the comments and just let me know what guard is next and what position should that guard be in. But we fading down. We did a 2-on-2 close against the grain on top. Then we did a 1.5 close. Then we did a 1 open, 1 close. This is still the 1 close. What's next? If you said half guard, you are correct. This is the magic guard. This is the money guard. It's going to help get this fade in there. And it's going to get that bottom line out. And it's going to help marry the top with the bottom. So I really reduced my travel on this. I'm trying to be gentle when I cut it. I don't need to put a lot of pressure in it. I'm combing just to get the hair in the direction it's supposed to flow so I can cut against that direction and really, really put a nice fade in there. This fade is working out. Yes, you do see a line. We're going to get that out later. But like I said, it only needs to be about 85 to 90% in there before we go to the shampoo bowl. Like I said, I reduced the travel even more. We're just focusing now through that line area. where we did a no guard open and a 1 guard close. We worked our way all the way to the front hairline on the other side of the head. Now that would be 1 pass. Now we're working our way back. All right. Let's get a little close up on that, man. As you see, I'm attacking those little dark areas. I'm putting a little bit more pressure on the right side of the blade than I am on the left side. That's kind of like it's almost a 2 teeth. It just kind of helps create a little more graduation than just putting the whole blade up there, and less graduation, or it cuts more hair than a 2 teeth system. It's just a touch, man. As you get more reps in, you'll get a better touch. I took that 1.5. I took the half guard off, and now I'm going in with no guard open. That was what the line was put in there. 2 teething and putting more pressure to one side of the blade. You can do the left. I like to do the right because the hair usually wraps counterclockwise, and using the right side and creating a little lift on the left allows me to create some graduation. But we're going in after these chocolate chips, and we're going to get this fade, like I said, about 90% done before we go to the shampoo bowl. When he come back from the shampoo bowl and I need to do some more work, I don't want him to have a lot of loose hair clippings on him. But yeah, man, it's looking really good. You see, I'm just stretching that skin still with that left thumb, and I'm really getting in there using the corner of my blade of my clipper to get out these lines. And I'm creating W's. I'm creating W's because all we do is win. If you can remember that, man, you're going to ace this part right here, man. Create W's, a faded scattered lines. If you create W's like you're drawing with a pen or a pencil, you will create scattered lines, and you will chop up that fade, and you will cut this fade into his head. So yeah, still stretching that skin with my left thumb, and using the right side of my blade, creating W's. You don't create W's in the same spot. If you can't think of W's, just think of the heartbeat. We're creating a heartbeat. I don't know the exact technical term for it, but if you see a heartbeat drawn out or on a chart, that's what we're doing with our clippers right now. Up and down, side and to the left and right. Sorry about the focus here, man. I was focused, but the camera wasn't. But you still see the work I'm having to put in. I see a slight line right there when I just reduced the head. We'll get that a little bit later. But I'm pretty much happy right now with where I am with this fade. If I wasn't going to shampoo him, of course, I wouldn't leave that line in his head. But I'm about to shampoo him and get him right. This is Reggie Winston, man. Thank you for checking out this video. Together we make barbers better. Please consider subscribing because we have more of this coming. We have this might be a 3 or 4 part series. We're definitely gonna do the beard of the guys. We're gonna talk about the shampoo process and everything. I really appreciate you. Thanks for liking these videos. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for sharing these videos. We're growing. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers right now. I need your help, so please hit that subscribe button and please share this video. And if you got a barber friend or anybody that's a barber, considering being a barber, that want to learn some skills, so get their barbering to the next level, please send them my way and tell them to check out these videos. If there's a way I can make these videos better, holla at your boy. My name is Reggie Winston again. Hit me on IG, and I will see you in the next video.
Mom, can I have these?
Honey, don't mess with their display, okay?
But blue is my favorite color.
These are for adults. Let's wait until after your turn, and then we'll go to the store, okay, and get you a blue one.
Okay, Mommy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So happy New Year. It is officially New Year's Day 2021. Hopefully we can put 2020 behind us. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you guys the clippers that are currently in my arsenal, the ones that I like, the ones that I've kind of grown apart from. So let's check these out. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys currently probably my favorite to use, and that's the newest one I just got, the Babyliss Red FX. I really like this one. The battery life isn't quite what I expected. I normally get about 4 cuts out of it, 4 or 5 cuts, just depending. Love the color on this, love the build quality. So I love the click lever system on the side here. I really like that a lot of companies are starting to do that now. This one is a tad bit loose right now. I may need to tighten it up just a little bit, but we'll play around with that. It's pretty quiet. It's one of my more quiet clippers. All right, probably my next favorite is gonna be the traditional 50 cal, not the 50 cal mag that I just got recently, but this is the original. I do like that it has the click system still. The only downside of this one, might be kind of hard to tell, this one's plastic. It's got plastic little notches on the side, and the little ball bearing or whatever it is in there that makes it click, that's actually metal. So that metal on plastic kind of wears it down over time. But I do like that it has a push button to turn it on and off. It has about a 4-hour run time. I get pretty much a full day use out of these, as long as I'm remembering to turn it on and off. Not leave it running the whole time. The next one's probably the 50 cal mag. Some hair on there. So I really like the 50 cal mag because they made a few improvements. It's pretty much the same clipper, but they do come with the taper blade now. So if you see there, it's more of a flat blade now instead of that curve. You still have the click system, but they did improve it to where it's metal notches now. So you got a metal track there, so it won't wear down as easily, and it's very distinguishable clicks, which I really like. I like the design and everything. They added that grip. This one is more of my go-to for bald fades. It's not good at taking down bulk, but it's great if you've already knocked out the bulk of the haircut. It's good up to about a 2 or a 3 guard. Anything longer than that, you're gonna have trouble getting through bulk just because of the motor. It's a magnetic motor. But same thing, it's got the push button. I believe they increased the battery life to an hour, so they've been listening. But yeah, like I said, this one's more so, I like to use it for my bald fades, getting real tight, especially with that fade blade. It's just a lot easier to knock out that trimmer line, especially when I'm punching it in with these Gold FX trimmers. All right, and I think my 4th favorite here is the fast feeds. I wish I could put them higher up on the list. Unfortunately, it's still got a cord. I've kind of moved mostly cordless now. I still use them, and they're great for fading. They got a slow motor, and that really helps to put in those precise details, especially when you're notching with the corners and trying not to put any harsh guidelines in. I just like that the motor runs slower. If they made this thing in cordless and put a little notch system on there, it'd be top of my list all day long. But I still use them quite a bit. So the fast feeds kind of have a hybrid, I guess you could say, between a taper and a fade blade. It's still got that little hump there, but it's more of a sharp angle right there. So you still get the flat part right there to get real close to the skin. But I love these. I ended up putting little notches on the side just to visually see where I'm at. But I rarely use it. Most of the time I'm going based on muscle memory, so full open, close, and then somewhere in between about halfway there. All right, and 5th on my list, and I hate to say this because this is what I learned to cut hair with in barber school for most of the time, is the Andis Master, the traditional corded one. I love that it's super quiet, it's very powerful, great for getting through bulk, but the problem with the Andis Master, for one, it starts to get pretty hot after a while. That all metal housing starts to heat up, and that heat just transfers to the blade, and before you know it, your your client's skin is getting red, and it doesn't take long to heat up. Usually 15-20 minutes of runtime, and it's already heating up pretty bad. Now the other downside of the corded master, they kind of changed it with the cordless version, but the corded master does have some weight to it. I'm not used to it anymore. When I was cutting during school, I got used to it, got used to the weight, wasn't a problem to me, but a lot of people don't like that. I do like that it has the little visual notches on the side, but again, I wish it was little physical notches where you could feel it along the way. So I still love this clipper. Great for fading, great for removing bulk all around. I wish I could get the cordless one. I've used my buddy Griff's, and that thing is super loud, to the point where it's pretty unbearable if it's right next to your ear. I'm gonna sneak over real quick to his station so y'all can hear the cordless master. Let's check this out. Listen to how loud this thing is. Man, do better than that, Andis. I'm hoping and praying that they come out with a new version of the cordless that includes the notches and isn't quite as loud. and you'll have a customer, Andis. So my last and final clipper, and I really can't even put this in the same ballpark, my Oster Model 10s. I just use these for quick bulk removal. I keep that 5-0 blade on. I do have the full blade set, but I don't fade with these. It's just it's not real practical for me. But I love these things. They sound like an airplane when you turn them on. It's just that old traditional clipper feel to it. This is what I grew up getting my hair cut with. So it's kind of nostalgic, but this thing's great. If I don't want to bog down my trimmer, if I don't want to prematurely wear down the blade, I'll normally go with this. So on something like a high fade, if I'm clearing all this bulk from here and below, I'll usually go for this, and it gets to about the same length as the Gold FX trimmer, so it just makes it easier to flick into it with your shavers. Now I'm gonna show you my absolute least favorite out of all of them. Let's see if I got it down here still. The Andis cordless Envy. It's just a weird clipper to me. Some of you guys love it. I just think it feels cheap. It's a lot of cheap plastic on it. Even the lever, it feels like if I were to push it a little too hard, I might snap it off by accident. It doesn't have a ton of power to it. So you can hear there, it's fully charged still, and it's losing power. I don't use this one a lot. That's why I keep it in this drawer down here. I probably haven't used it in at least 4 or 5 months, but it's still, if that's all you got, it's a good clipper for what it is. It's cheap. It's kind of along the same lines as the cordless Magic Clip. Didn't really like that one either for the same reasons, because it was lightweight and plasticky feeling and just cheap. But I'd say overall, this has got to be my favorite right now. You can't go wrong with Babeless. It's just, it feels really good to fade with. It's got great ergonomics to it. It holds really well in my hand. The balance is good. Love the click system. Now I am eventually going to do a trimmer video where I kind of compare and contrast the trimmers that I've got in my lineup right now. But everything that's in my lineup right now, be it clippers or trimmers, is there for a reason. I've got it in my drawer for a reason. It's something that I go to. It may not be something I go to every single time, but I wouldn't have it in my top drawer if I didn't go to it at least every once in a while. And so I am going to do another review video pretty soon where I compare these and how they've held up, and that's the 50 cal mag and the original 50 cal. I want to compare these side by side in a video for you guys. I've been promising that. Let you know what I think, how they run, how they're working for me long term, how they cut. And so I'm looking to add probably at least a couple more clippers. I do want to pick up the cordless seniors. I've had my eyes on those. I want to try out the Gamma Ergos. So Gamma, if you're listening, if you want to send me a pair, I wouldn't fight you. There's one more I want to try out. The JRLs. I definitely want to try out the JRLs, the ones that S-Craft Blends has been swearing by. All right, and the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with is a quick sound test on every clipper in my drawer. A lot of you guys are into having quiet clippers. Some of you guys don't care, but I'm gonna do it right next to the microphone. Try to keep it the same distance so y'all can hear. So here's the original 50 cal. Here's the Babeless Red FX. Here's the 50 cal mag, which is gonna be just a tad bit louder than the original. Got the fast feeds. I really like the sound of the fast feeds. You got the masters, which are super quiet, except for that loud click at the beginning. Probably my favorite sound, the Model 10s here. So they sound like an airplane about to take off. And the longer you let it run, it starts to ramp up. That's about it as far as what I wanted to show you, comparing and contrasting kind of what's in my lineup now. Everything that's in my drawer is here for a reason right now. I use every single one of these, maybe not every day. These three right here probably get the most use. Other than that, yeah. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to show you guys what I'm working with, what I got in my drawer right now, what are kind of my favorites at the moment. But if y'all got something out of this video, if you would do me a huge favor, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you can be notified when I do upload a new video. Hit that like button down below, comment down below, let me know what you want to see in the next video, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Hold on. So you're saying you only have $7? What? $7?
Yeah, $7 shave club.
I got you, man. I get paid today. You ain't got shit. You ain't got no job, nigga. How you gonna pay me?
My name is Mike. I own Perfection Styles. It's been a long, long journey to get here.
But some bullshit.
My name is Lawrence, but everybody either call me LA or Larry. I've been coming to the shop forever.
Yo, who cut this, man?
Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect cut this.
Hey, yo, Shot, this is the illest, supposed to be the illest in,
Illest
shop.
in the press.
It's the illest in the shop. This is what I got to go back. Hey, don't we charge extra for repairs?
Nah, you get your money back and gotta give it to the person that
Oh, you get your money back?
Just transfer the account from you to him. Being as though, you know, I'm not working right now, it's a release, I guess.
You're not gonna defend me, man? What I mean? Defend you with what? Defend you with what?
Yeah, my name is Roland, aka Mr. Perfect. I bring a different element to here. My style of cutting is really different from what they're traditionally used to, and my customers really appreciate that.
Mike, let me show you what I asked for, though.
What? Oh.
Let me show you. I got it in my Instagram what I asked for.
What did he ask for?
Hold on, let me load this shit up. He gave me, it's the same thing, but it's just closer on the side.
The little boosie is what it is.
It's the little, he gave me the juvenile. Yeah. He gave me the juvie.
As a barber, he's a rookie. He's fresh in the barbershop. He doesn't have too much knowledge of what goes on, how to actually manage in the shop. He can cut. He has some things he has to learn as far as barbering, but it's hard to teach someone like that.
That's what it was. That's what I asked for.
Oh, with the part on the side.
No, I don't want no part, though.
The curls on top.
Yeah, because you know I got that good shit.
Yeah. He ain't got no good shit.
No, he said,
What
he
he
said,
say?
he said, cut your hair. He said, cut your hair like slush and butter. That's what he said.
He trying to get that tip about that.
There's no steroids.
Cut your hair like slicing butter.
I had my hair like this and it touched his balls. He was like, hey, you better watch out. I said, man, what you massaging if it's free? I'm massaging for it. If it's a free cut, I'm massaging motherfucker.
Roller likes to do that, likes to lean all up on his guy.
Hey, yo, Miz, you gotta fade that MP out the back of that joint.
What's the MP for?
You know, let you know Mr. Perfect cut it. My name's Larry. Everybody call me L. I've been here for 3 years. I'm the asshole of the shop.
Brother, what was his nickname?
What was his nickname? What's
He said he don't know.
What's his Oh, he ain't know? What's that?
My name came from my customer saying, man, this was a sharp cut. It's perfect. So, I mean, it made sense to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that as my trademark.
He said, man, I ain't never heard of that. Wait till I tell mommy. Wait till I tell mommy you down at the barbershop calling yourself Mr. Perfect.
We have a lot of competition in the shop, which is good. You really need that kind of atmosphere because it tightens up your game. You know, they say that iron sharpens iron. So if you don't have haters out there, then there's no fuel to drive you.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna stop talking to you because I don't want you to keep sweating.
Larry and Roland have a long-standing beef. It started back before Roland even started working here.
Yo, I'm glad you're here. Listen, man, it's been a crazy argument as to who's the illest.
These two twins come in. I said, y'all got 20 minutes to finish a ball fade. I'm a judge who the best is, and we're gonna solve this, end this for all right now.
I ain't worrying about nothing.
Any new barber that comes in, L automatically tries to pick them apart, chew them apart to see if they can last. And that's kind of my incentive to him to see if they can last under the pressure in the shop.
Down, Clippers down, Clippers down, brother, Clippers down.
So me and L had a competition.
We made it to Queensbridge. I think we made it to Ben Franco.
Happy part.
That don't look like nasty knives. That ain't nasty.
It looks like nasty.
We got little imperfections here. Let's see. I gotta take him back to my man L. L might have to tighten him up, man.
First of all, it was fixed. First, it wasn't even my customer.
Listen, that's your customer, man. So
now you
of
make
course it's a
fun.
buyer.
Now you making excuses.
He ain't neutral. That's your customer, man. It ain't neutral. He
ain't
never said a twins. That ain't fair, man.
He lost. I won.
Nah, he said, he said,
I'm the prop,
because
right?
you know what he said the first thing he said. I gotta go.
See how choppy that is? And then you see he got a half a sideburn. But this is my head. But then you see this line right here? Look like he got a helmet on. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to mess around and fix the one that he messed up. I'm trying to give you some knowledge, right? If you don't want to take it,
listen,
look.
You can't take what you're trying to say. I can take it all day.
You mean to tell me the sideburn cool?
If I had more time,
if you had more, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
That's your customer. You know your customer's head, though. You know his head.
Roll it.
That's why you
Stop
say you are a barber. You are a barber. All day. But when you really know somebody's hair, you know how to cut. First of all, he puts his hairline all the way back here. I don't cut like that. I don't cut it.
You want to say push yourself?
Look at how you got this boy. Hit this. Holy, I can feel the hair right now.
Now look at his.
You pushed it all the way back here.
You did this.
No, I never touched the line. I just went.
Look at that.
Look. I just seen when you had previously cut it at, but you cut all the way back in there. That's
what you did. About 12 more years left to have here.
That's not professional. Mr. Perfect, it's not professional. How you gonna sit there? I gotta pick it out. I gotta cut it again. Go ahead and say it. I ain't worried about nothing.
Listen.
He's very, very difficult to try to explain something to. He'll listen, he'll act like he's getting it, but in the end, his way is definitely better than yours.
You can't cut with me.
I just did.
That's your customer, though. That's what I'm saying.
Why you feeling so passionate?
It really doesn't count when you have your own customer and you cut them than someone who's neutral. That really wasn't a neutral ground. So he did win the competition, but it doesn't mean that he's better than me.
He's only 8 years old. He got a hairline like he's 13.
But he got a hairline like you.
It's the same hairline. It's the same
hairline. You know anything about cutting hair? All right, look at my man's front. Don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth.
I'm not saying that.
Look, does this front look even or straight? Tell me what you see. You got pink eye. Nah, I'm just messing. But you see how this thing comes down right here? Don't say nothing, bro.
I'm not saying nothing.
Your time's over. You can leave.
It's a little bit far on this end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
what I'm
how
saying.
Right here. It's right here from his eyelid, right there. You see that? Do you see this? You see my finger? I'm not moving my finger. I'm not moving my finger.
No, don't touch the kid.
I'm not moving my finger right there. Look. I'm not moving my finger. He got his shit.
That's nice, man. Everybody said it's nice except you. Go back to the other side. I fixed both of the kids' heads up, and that's what I do. So I guess I'm Mr. Perfect because I had to fix his mess up. Roland needs a lot of work, so that's what that proves. So maybe Roland now be a little more humble. Everybody at the shop is complaining that it's slow today. So I asked them, well, what are y'all willing to do to go drum up some business? Because I know what I'm willing to do.
I got something I've been saving for moments just like this. Here we go. I got, no. See, I got something.
What in the hell?
Hey! What is it?
What is it?
It's a good idea, but all I know is I'm not wearing it. You know what I mean?
You couldn't pay me to put that suit on. I'm talking about if you had $1 million, you know, yeah, you could pay me.
Yo, are you too fly for this?
Too fly for that.
How you too fly to be sitting here with no customers, too?
You too fly to make money.
When they get it, but I'm not putting that shit.
Stand up, El. Yeah. Matter of fact, El the right parade.
Yo, man, you making some flies. Where you want to go to
Man,
shop?
that's a walking flyer right there.
You gotta be kidding me, Mike. And man, I understand. I'll take one for the team, but fuck that. I'm not wearing that suit. Nah.
Yeah, you trying to get money or what?
I think I'm gonna have to hit the block again.
Hit the block to do what? El, you 50 years old. Man,
I'm not wearing that, man. What am I gonna do with this, man? I can't fit that.
It blows up. You don't have to. But it's the eye. The eye.
The eye?
You're the shortest.
Now I'm a midget. Now I'm a midget.
That's the height. That's
Man,
right
don't
there.
stop lifting it up.
It's right at your eye.
You worried. We the same height. It fits him, look.
Looks like a microphone. Or the dude from,
I
that's
can't
what
see. Ain't nobody gonna see it's you. Look.
You sure they ain't gonna know it's me?
How they gonna know it's you?
They gonna look right in this little window.
You can't see that.
You see this little window?
Ain't nobody see
Get
you.
the fuck out of
How you gonna see through that?
Only one that can fit in this suit that I see working here is L. So I'm gonna see if he's a team player like he talked. I'm gonna see if he's willing to do this or not. And honestly, I really don't give a shit if he is. He's the only motherfucker that can fit in it. So, L, you wearing this suit.
Bend down. All right, there it is. There it is. It's blowing up, baby. There you go.
So I put this motherfucking suit on, cause this fat nigga can't fit it.
You good, baby?
Bullshit.
You good?
It's coming, Larry. Hold up. It's almost there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Almost there.
There you go.
Yo, man, this is some bull.
There you go.
Yo, Roland, you could have fit your big ass in this, man.
It's a giant
See my finger?
Pick up. Oh, you good, man. I told you I got you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can you see? Can you see? Turn. All right, turn. Can you see outside? Yeah. Come on, go down there. Come on. Turn. Walk that way. You good? I'm with
You can't beat me up. You can't beat me up.
So I'm coming to the shop today and I see this big clipper outside. So I go in closer to see who's inside of this suit. And it's L, literally sweating his ass off.
Hey, that's L? This looks terrible, man.
That was crazy.
Yo, man, knock you
Come
out,
on, man. Stop, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come inside. Turn inside.
Yo, man, I'm sweating like a pig, man.
You know how many people called since you've been here, man?
Yeah, tell me how many, Mike.
Not wait.
Man,
Relax, man.
this was nonsense, man. I did my duty, man.
Watch your head, man. Watch your head.
You dump him off tour, Larry? Hell, you dump him off tour?
How you getting up? You good?
Shit.
Here. There it is. There it is.
That was some bullshit.
There it is, baby. You made it, baby. You know how many people called since you've been out there?
Tell me, Mike.
Look at my phone.
It's still slow, Mike.
Look at my phone.
Mike.
Look at my phone. Yo, who is that in the suit?
Where the people? His joker back here eating.
Man, relax, man.
Yo, man.
Roland, tell him how many people called, man.
A lot of people, man. I told him you just got off tour.
Yo,
You know what, man? I'm
We
gonna
was
change
on tour
my
with the
drawers 'cause
circus.
my drawers
Change
is
the
wet.
drawers?
Don't you put it up. Put that on. Go to sleep in that tonight.
My name is Cat Daddy. I'm a barber down at Perfection Styles. I've been cutting hair for about 21 years.
Girl, I really love you.
My man Soul Brother came up in the shop.
I need you.
And we call him Soul Brother because he called everybody else Soul Brother.
Don't you know I love you so, 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 so. I'll put this, y'all put this right here. All right? I got it in my hand. It's gonna bounce in my hand.
My first encounter with Soul Brother was he came in with a radio.
And a roach dropped out of his radio on the floor.
So Shy was like, yo, man, you bringing bugs in the barbershop. He turned around, looked at it,
picked it up, and put it right in his mouth and ate it. Unbelievable.
That boy got talent. Don't hurt him so, brother. That's enough right there.
Beats. My name is Shaheed. I've been cutting hair for about a little over 20 years. I've been with Perfection Styles about 3 years, I would say.
What's up, Sean? How you feel, baby? Good seeing you.
One thing about me is, I'm a no-nonsense type of guy, you know what I mean? You're not going to just say anything and just fly it over, you know what I mean? If you coming at me about something that I'm real passionate about, it's always going to be a problem. You going to the fight party tomorrow? Might as well come up and chill with us, young man. Down Berlin.
Make sure you tell people they $20. Tickets to the fight.
We all in here, just moving, cutting and everything. So I look outside, I see a tow truck, and they looking at Shy's car.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at what's going on? What's up?
I got perfect timing.
Towing my car away? You ain't towing my car. Yeah, you towing my car away.
Shy was hot.
They claiming I'm behind or whatever on payments, and I'm like, I'm knowing that's not true. That's a mistake. My shit is paid. What are you talking about? Who sent you here?
My company, Junker.
Nah, you're not. My shit is paid. All my shit is insured and paid for. You're not throwing my shit away.
Look, man, I'm just doing my job. That's all.
You're not told my shit is paid for. All my shit is paid for. It is paid for? Yes.
Shaheed and that Shelby is not something you want to be trying to take from him. Like, he loves that car. He don't drive it in the rain.
Let me go check. Just hold on one second.
Yeah, you ain't check your shit.
Hold on, what are they trying to say?
Yo, what's up? Yo, what happened?
Yo.
Hey, what the fuck just happened?
What
What up, Pooh?
fucked up. I don't know, nigga.
I'm sorry, we got a mistake.
All right. Yeah, I know you got a mistake.
So sorry about that, bud. So Shy gets on the horn to his mom, and like, yo, mom, you ain't make the car payment. Oh, said, oh shit, your mom make the car payments?
You hear what I said, mom? Somebody just trying to tow my shit saying my shit ain't paid. You already knew it was paid for. You know what I mean? I don't know. They had the wrong number. It's straight.
I understand, Mike. I got the, you know. Oh man, stop bitching, man.
I'm just calling to make sure. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I knew it more than likely had to be a mistake, because Shy ain't going. He would have been flipping had that car got towed. We would have had to call the police had they took his car.
You was about to cry, because I know my shit paid for.
Look, I wasn't going to cry. I was going to be sitting there. I would have been crying. I probably been on the floor.
I'd have dropped that nigga before he put my shit on the bed. How about that?
Just got that motherfucker clean, too?
You ain't touching this shit. Shit got real in 60 seconds, man. I'm trying to
think it was less. Yeah, that was less than 60 seconds.
You see it still sitting there, right?
I don't know.
All right,
they might put a picture there. Now I'm calling that dude back, tell him to come and take it.
He come take it.
Say
He gonna take an ass whipping with it.
I call him up. Come
he
take
gonna take an ass whipping with it.
Nah, I would have helped you, Sean. I would have helped you.
I know. I got all my niggas in. I don't want to worry about you. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. I called the person with all the receipts. You see, I got right on the phone.
Right on the horn.
Yeah. Good thing they answered that phone.
So I wasn't too worried about it, but I was kind of surprised, you know what I mean?
So we get ready to go to the fight party. It's crazy in here. We chilling, we having a good time, we drinking. I don't even drink like that. I don't even party like that. But I'm hyped for this joint. The shop is getting together. Everybody from the shop is gonna be there. It's definitely gonna be something crazy to pop off here tonight.
Tonight, it's gonna go down. We got this fight party, you know, Mayweather fighting. So we're gonna have a couple drinks. We're gonna go out. I can't wait.
So we show up at the party. It's packed, man. They laid a red carpet out for us. My boy Khalid did us dirty on the price of them tickets though, but it's all good. It's all love. But yo, he laid the red carpet out for us. We had a ball in it.
I showed up a little late, but it was cool. Perfect timing for me.
Now this is the time for us to really unwind. So I'm really looking forward to this night. I'm looking forward to going out there, having fun, meeting people, and just having a good time.
I'm fresh, in my mind and how I'm dressed. In the mirror like, oh yes, you know that they want nothing less. My apologies to the girls that follow me like they obsessed. They want that buddy love, but they too close. Give 'em a hug and then I'm like, next. I'm moving on with the music on, I'm truly gone like yes. Can't lose it all, just prove me wrong, and the crew's strong like yes.
But hey man, we all out here perfection style. Let's go back in here and see. Shout out one more time, bro. Perfection style.
Very rarely get a chance to all just vibe, get fly, get fresh.
This is a reward for yourself. When you work hard, you also should play hard.
Get this right.
Yo, I want everybody to know this is my man, Mike Campbell, owner of Perfection Style. Yo, listen, Perfection Style. Yeah, it's always me. Listen, this motherfucker is smooth, the coolest motherfucker you ever went to.
You need to say this.
Keep People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk.
And I can still hear the chatters in the background. And it disturbed me how these cats wanna act now. I never knew I had a circus and it came with clowns. Apparently, that's what I'm seeing now. I always say to self, avoid the BS. I laugh to keep from crying, de-stress. I can't let these jokes get the best of me. So I'ma just cook them up with this recipe. Kentucky Fried 11 herbs and spices. This is more really like, who is the nicest? Even though they selling fear and we in a crisis, you better catch me now before I raise these prices.
People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk.
A bunch of rumors and gossip, they run their mouth like a faucet. I Paul Pierce and people think that I lost it. Going live and smoking with the strippers to give them something to interest. For nosy neighbors, this ain't none of your business. Hot topic, I'm a current event. Murder it quick, kill a verse and every word that I spit perfectly fit in the script of fine print that they barely could read. I'm on your TV wildin' out on that American greed. Off a major label with Luda to rapping with MF Doom. I'm improving the situation. This aviation maneuver, flyer than chemtrail aerosols. All in all, they say I look like I'm Snoop Dogg. What? Dogg it.
People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk.
I get the paper, that's an everyday thing. I come through, so stripping like a heavy Beijing. You want all the smoke, now you blowing that steam. Divine cuts, mighty sharp, if you know what I mean. Because I
do this for barbershops in my class. I do this for barbershops in my class. I do this for barbershops in my class. I do this for barbershops in the plaza.
Yeah, just give me something to stop down.
Man, Divine Cuts, you know how we get down. Mud knock is the man, you know, so we always showing love. ATL, we getting live.
People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk so much about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut. People talk, 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 people talk.
What's going on, guys? Sean here back with another video. I'm in Tampa, Florida for the Barber versus TV battle, guys. It is Bossio Cuts versus 360 Jeezy, guys. You already know, both of the best barbers on YouTube. Battle's gonna be absolutely crazy. I'm gonna bring you guys with me for the whole trip. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get right into this video. All right, y'all, Dre just picked me up. Got some Starbucks. We both looking crazy. We're gonna go to the shop. What's your location?
Northdale.
Northdale, Headlines, and I think he got a couple more clients, or one more, I think. We're gonna do some haircuts and make some content. So I'll probably show you guys a little bit, cutting his hair, him cutting my hair, but if you guys wanna check out the tutorial, I'm gonna at least do his as a tutorial. I think he may record mine, I'm not sure yet, but
it depends on how it comes out.
Depending on how good he does, which he says he can't cut straight hair, so we will see. But see you guys when we get to the shop. Oh, a little slope. I'm about busting my ass. Oh, Neon Dre. Neon Dre. Hey, get it? Oh, you right. What are you doing, Dre?
What am I doing? I really don't know.
You trying hard on this one?
I can't record Dre anymore, bro. You won't let me. No, it was just yesterday.
Dog's here too?
What's up, bro?
Man, hello.
Hi.
How are you? Good.
How's the baby coming along?
Good.
What's going on?
What's up with you?
See you, bro.
Ward?
Hey, man.
What's up, bro? I didn't know y'all was coming. All right, y'all, we step outside real quick. I was gonna introduce y'all to my man, Mini Weather. He got a YouTube channel as well, so if you guys don't follow it, I'll let him introduce it and tell you about it.
What's going on, y'all, man? I'm Christopher Mini Weather. My channel is Dead Stock Barbershop. We do everything from haircut tutorials, product reviews, financial advice for barbers. That's something that's huge that we sleep on. Yeah, man, it's just the love, the passion. I've been cutting hair for 20 years. I've been licensed for 10, and I just want to share all the game that I paid for, give it away for free. So
that's what's up, guys. We got the same idea here. I met him probably, what, a year and a half ago? Shoot, it might have been 2 years. 2 years. COVID got us messed up. But yeah, we linked up, I think it was Orlando or Connecticut, and just kind of, we both on the same mission, kind of been through the same path. So y'all definitely check him out. We on the same, kind of on the same page here. So if you like my content, you're definitely going to enjoy his, and he also brings some other stuff to the channel. So definitely head over and check it out. All right, y'all, just got to the hotel. Man, I don't know why. I guess this is Florida weather. I was cutting Dre's hair. I got super hot. I came back to the hotel. Man, I got to chill out. I turned the air way down. It is hot in Florida compared to Kentucky. So anyway, guys, I'm going to chill here for a little bit. Dre's going to pick me up here in a minute. We're going to go back, hang out with everybody tonight. I did not get a haircut, as you can see. We just kind of hung out a little bit. Took a little bit too long on his haircut. We didn't want to rush it. So I will get a haircut tomorrow. We're going to go hang out with the guys tonight. Get Beamed is in town. A bunch of the other guys are in town. You already saw some of them. We're going to go maybe do some bowling, do a couple other things. And then tomorrow I'm going to get a haircut, and we are going to go to the versus battle that you all want to see. So stay tuned for that. But let's head to bowling.
Come on, Jason.
He just needed one pin and he ain't hit none.
Where you living at?
He said underdog. He said underdog season anyway. Because I don't know. Underdog season. Come on, now. Talk about Hey, that's crazy. That was crazy.
Oh. He's trying to make fun of my people. You know what to say.
I'm here with my buddy Dre. That's how he says I vlog.
What's that that you said? Sorry, for saying
What on the?
No. You said it was something. Yeah, on the
we
academy.
We was talking and you was making fun of me.
Yeah, it was something you said your dad said.
Oh man, it was like hooligan, but it wasn't Yahoo.
Yeah, Yahoo. That was a Yahoo.
Oh man. Anyway, y'all, we are headed this, what day is it? Sunday morning.
Beautiful Sunday morning.
Oh, it's 75 in Florida. These guys got me really thinking about coming down here. It's pretty nice.
It's lit.
We heading to the warehouse. What we got? We got to pick up
Cut my legs off and call me shorty.
We gotta go to the warehouse and get some stuff for Bazio for the battle, and then we still going to brunch.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to brunch, and then we're gonna go hang out at the location of the battle. I might cut Bazio's hair, I think, and then Dre's still gotta cut my hair. So I might end up not getting a haircut again.
I brought my scissors.
Oh, he's got his scissors.
Scissors.
All right, so we're gonna go to the warehouse, head over there, get some breakfast, brunch, and then go cut some hair. What's that K for?
Clutchington coming soon. Hey, put the gorilla glue on there. Man, about to get a lace on.
All right, y'all can see we are getting set up for the battle. Well, we're not. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just hanging out. But I don't know what kind of footage I'm going to be able to get. It's going to be super loud in there. I don't know where we're going to be standing. A lot of you guys probably watch it live, but I'll try to get what I can. Definitely get the before and afters and stuff like that. Try to catch what I can. I should be able to stay inside, I think. So as you can see, still haven't got a haircut. That's what happens most of these trips when I plan on getting a haircut. Usually works out that I don't, but I did get 2 videos out of it. Got to cut Dre and Bazio, and got to cut Bazio for the live, so that's pretty cool. So, Bean, what you know about it? Hey, hey, hey! Come on, man. Come on, man. Who this hopping out this thing right here? All right, y'all, I'm here with Jeezy. The verse is about to start. Jeezy. Jeezy, how you feeling, dog? You ready? You ready for this?
I'm a little nervous. You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a lot of people here, bro.
It's going to be a lot of people on the live.
It's going to be live and a lot of people here.
And then I'm filming it. That's all that pile of pressure.
You filming it for YouTube, too?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
Double pressure. We were just talking, though. Us YouTube guys, we film it all the time. You know what you get when you film it for YouTube.
Listen, this is what we do day in and day out, time after time, minute after second. You know what I'm saying? I'm beaming with the bars right now.
That's right. Beam with the bars. Beam right here, too. Y'all ain't seen all these people in the same spot. This stuff crazy right here. This stuff crazy. I ain't even supposed to be in this room, y'all. With you two and the guys in the room, I gotta get out of here, y'all.
What's going on? This is your boy Papito Blessed and Angel Ross. This is the season 1 finale of Barber versus Team B. You guys want to get this started or what? Y'all ready? Yeah. Coming all the way from Bakersville, California. Did I kill it? Bakersville, California. The hottest, the most viewed barber on YouTube. The king of YouTube. Yeah. The boss of YouTube. Yeah. The main man of YouTube. Yeah. The CEO of YouTube. Check this out. I practice 360 Yes. Alright. Introducing second, the hometown hero. Yeah. Straight from Tampa, Florida. Yeah. The most influential business barber in the industry right now. A barber business mind like no other. Yeah. Not only he'll teach you how to cut hair, he'll teach you how to better your business, he'll teach you how to own property, he'll teach you how to have your own product, he'll teach you how to do a class, he'll teach you how to do your own product, he'll teach you how to standing at, I'm 5'9" and I know he's 5'10". From Tampa, Florida, the one and only, the boss and owner of Tomb 45. Chris Basio! We got 360 GC, we got Chris Basio, okay? 2 YouTube stars going head to head to show you guys that they don't only do videos for YouTube, they actually work in the barbershop and they kill it with everything they do. So we are about to get, y'all ready for the battle right now? Yes, sir!
All right, y'all, it's dark. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I know we stand on our feet all day, but I normally have some time in between cuts to at least sit down for a minute. So we were here for like 8 hours. I've been standing. The battle is over. You guys leave in the comment section down below who you think won. I got to go with Basio, man. That much harder cut, blurry fade on that difficult texture. I'm going to show you guys the final vote at the end of the video, but you guys comment down below real quick who you think won. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not real great at this vlogging stuff, but I've been trying to do more of it, and this was something I definitely wanted to show you guys. So if you guys like this video, smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, like I said, who won this battle. Make sure you guys subscribe. I got some more content coming. Like I said, I cut Dre and Basio's hair. So if you guys want to see that tutorial, make sure you stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys next time.
I have to go outside and take a phone call. Sit in the chair, let the barber hook you up. Here's your tablet.
Thanks, Mommy.
Right. Great job, Josiah. Raya, tell the barber thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
No problem. Thanks.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Reggie Winston, and together we make barbers better. Thank you for checking out this video. This is part 2 of a series, Bald Fade with the Beard of the Gods. Here we're taking it to the shampoo bowl. I did not want to omit this process. I do like to take my customers to the shampoo bowl. I take them to the shampoo bowl after I pretty much get my fade like 90% in there, and I knock down the bulk. This helps remove all the excess hair and loose clippings and things of that nature, and allows me to lay the hair down so I can see. While at the shampoo bowl, I'm going to put the hot towel over his face. This is a little bit overkill considering we're doing the Beard of the Gods, but if we wasn't doing the Beard of the Gods service, which will be coming up in the next video, so make sure you hit that subscription and bell notification so you can check out the videos. But this right here is just kind of overkill because we'll be doing a deep cleansing of the beard. But if I wasn't, I would do this hot towel right here at the shampoo bowl. We're going to rinse it off. I checked the water, make sure the water was to my liking and to the customer liking. We're going to rinse the hair. And I'm going to use some products. I'm going to use S-Curl products throughout this entire haircut. As you will see, grabbing this S-Curl Charcoal Mint Shampoo. Really good shampoo, gentle to the skin, gentle. It's a real gentle shampoo. It's a 2-in-1. This is good for daily use. Doesn't dry out the scalp too much. As you see, lather's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and lather that in there. And I'm going to really use the fingertips to really clean the scalp and get the dirt and grime off of it. And like I said, man, this water and the shampoo is going to break the H bond in the hair. It's going to make the hair more elastic, meaning I can stretch it and I can manipulate it better. I like to also use this scalp scrubber, man. You can get these things from Beauty Supply. We sell them at our barbershop for $2. After using this a couple times, man, customers fall in love with it, and it's something they demand or request when they're getting a shampoo. As you notice, I'm using a circular motion all around his head, the top, sides, back, the corners, the crown, all these areas where it's possibly could be itching and, you know, have dirt and buildup. Test the water always, man, before you put on the customer. And you always angle it down. So I'm rinsing it from the hairline down to the back of the bowl. Never let this thing stick up in the air. And we'll follow this up with the generic conditioner. With the S-Curl system, they do have a leave-in conditioner. I still like to use a regular conditioner before I put the leave-in conditioner in. Conditioner helps coat the hair and seals the hair back up and make it manageable and soft. If you like this content, man, please like below, man. I'm really just trying to expose you to something that's going to elevate you as a barber and make you better. And it's going to give your customers a better experience at the barbershop. All right, I'm back at the chair now. I'm going to put some of this Lusters. This is some Lusters, Spritz. Yeah, Spritz. It smells good, does a wonderful job. I'm also going to use this S-Curl Natural Wave Butter. It's got shea butter in there. This is a really good wave butter to put into the scalp. As you see, I'm using a wood stick instead of using my finger in there. I want to make sure that it stay clean as well. Sanitation is key. Emulsify it in your hand and spread it evenly throughout the hair. You don't want to just put big clocks on the top. You want to kind of pat it in there. Start from the crown and go to the edges. And it's like a rapid motion. You go all the way around the head. So yeah, this is part of that process, man, that's really going to help the customer enjoy the haircut and the service. So we're just going to continue to rub it in real well. So I'm going to grab this Lustrous S-Curl Game Changer brush. This is a really solid brush. It's an oval shaped brush, medium density on the brush bristles. It is a boar bristle. It's not a hard brush, not a soft brush. It's right there in the middle. So I can really move and manipulate the hair really well, and I can help lay this hair down. The more you brush it, the better it absorbs the product into the scalp and into the hair, and it's going to create more shine. And you get to see those waves pop. And while I'm brushing, I am blow drying the hair. I'm blow drying in the direction that I want the hair to fall. And once again, starting from the crown and brushing to the edges. Really just trying to stretch that hair and help them waves pop immediately, man. And as you notice, the hairline, I did taper that down. I explained that in the last video, but it's really going to help out. I didn't want to omit this, man. Before you get back to cutting someone, especially after they got clean hair, you got to clean your tools. You're going to brush off all the excess hair and gunk off the clippers and spray your clippers down with Cool Care or any other disinfectant that is recommended for clippers and tools. So I'm cleaning off all my guards and everything, man, with a nice brush here. And I went ahead and threw away my old comb, the comb I used previous before I went to the shampoo. I got a new comb, so I'm not putting dirt back into his scalp. I really want y'all to really pay attention to those things. All right, let's get back into the haircut, man. I see some spots, man. I grabbed the one guard, and I'm going to go through this haircut and really polish this thing, man, and really try to get any lines I see out of this fade. A fade is scattered lines, so we got to really make sure that we scatter these lines. Working around the head with the same guard, and I'm just going in. I'm putting more pressure on the right side of the blade. If I see areas where I need to put a full blade on, I will, but I'm putting more pressure to the right side. And I'm cutting against the grain. I'm just going through it. I'm gonna take my time and really try to polish this fade in real well. And I tell people all the time, you gotta imagine this fade is supposed to be a sugar cookie. If you see any dark spots, which would be like a chocolate chip, you gotta go in with a surgical maneuver to really get that chocolate chip out without destroying the whole cookie. As I'm watching this video, man, look, I know some of y'all probably looking at it and judging my haircut. Hey, I can always do better, man. Never get into that zone where you feel like you got to keep cutting all the time, man. Sometimes you just got to make a haircut good enough for the customer to really appreciate it and want to come back and spend money with you. I'm just speeding up the video now so you can see me get through the process. I'm opening and closing my guards and really just trying to hone in and make sure that this blade and this fade are one, and I make sure this fade is blended well. Spin it around a little bit. I see some light areas, I see some dark areas, but hey, you'll see the end result of this fade. And right now I'm just smoothing it with the grain, just trying to make sure I'm making this thing blend well, yo. Let me know in the comments below, man, what y'all think about this process. Have you used a process similar to this? This is fading down. This is going back after the shampoo. Let me know if you do the same thing, like cut the hair down, bulk down, get the fade in there, and then shampoo it. I would like to know those things. This is the half guard. I'm going a little bit below, man. It's a little bit more fine tuning. But yeah, let me know, y'all, what y'all think, man. And by the way, man, check me out on Instagram, Reggie_Winston. I got a podcast, the Better Barber Podcast. I'm on all platforms. We're going to start recording again soon, so we're looking for more guests. All right, we got the polishing in. I'm going to use this pencil because I want you to see where I'm putting the line. This pencil also gives that really crispy effect as well. But this is my first time cutting this gentleman's hair, and I want to agree on the hairline with him. So before I just go in with trimmers and start cutting, I'm going to use this pencil to establish where we're going to go with the trimmers. This is like that measure twice, cut once situation. I know you heard that in woodworking class. But yeah, we're really trying to be light with this pencil too, but make it so he can see it. Make it so you can see it. I want to make sure that our foundation is strong before I put any enhancements on it. I don't consider this pencil as an enhancement. I just consider this pencil as a guideline. But I want to make sure my edge up is solid before I put any enhancement on it. You know, I taper down the hairline. I really brushed it down on top and on the sides. I'm just going to go through and make sure that we put a solid foundation down before we put any enhancements on it. And I like to do this side overhand like I'm doing it so I can keep contact with my pinky and my ring finger while drawing the line. This allows me to stay a little bit more stable and draw a better line. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna verify it in the mirror. And I always say verify it in the mirror because that's what they're gonna look at as soon as they get in the car. They're gonna look at the mirror to make sure their haircut looks good. So why not do it in the mirror so you can see exactly what they see? All right, so as you saw, I started in the middle of the forehead and went to the sides. I got the top line done. I got the chair legs, or the vertical lines done. Now I'm going to go ahead to the mustache, get this pencil right because the pencil does get dull. But I'm going to start with the mustache, and I'm going to marry it from one side of the from the nose all the way up to the hairline. And you won't know what to do with this unless you have that consultation, you have that communication with the customer and asking them, well, how do they want to see their beard and mustache? He definitely wanted his full as possible, but still nice, sharp, clean, give him that Philly style beard. Shout out to all the barbers out in Philly, man. That inspired so many people, man, when it comes to that Philly style of haircut. But yeah, we're just going to use this pencil, man. You see, I'm maintaining contact with my hand on his head just to make sure that I'm more stable. I'm one with his head. Trying to do it without touching him is extremely difficult, especially when you're trying to do something as precise as this. So I didn't marry it just yet. What I did is I took it all the way up to that beard, to the top of that sideburn as you see on this right side. I will go back and make sure I marry the C. I'll connect the beard to the vertical or the chair leg, and I will create the C. And I want my C's to match. Everything from the beard below the line will be cut. I'm actually going to cut on the chalk line. So for you people that never use chalk or have difficulties with using the pencil, you actually cut where the pencil is. Not above it, not below it, but actually on the line. The part of the pencil line that touches the hair is the most important. All right, let's marry this C. As you see, I'm using my hand. I got my hand on the side of his face, and I'm going to make this circling motion right here because it's a C. And I'm sketching it. I'm not just really drawing it in there, making it really strong and defined. I get my opportunity to sketch it. And let's make this mirrored on both sides. Contact with the pinky, you see. Trying to be stable as possible. I'm sketching back and forth. I see a little smudge right there. I didn't like that little area, so I didn't think it matched. What you didn't see me step back and look at it on off camera, but I'm looking and I'm trying to adjust the angle at which the C comes in. Things like this really matter when it comes to haircuts. Hey, trust me. Tell me down below in the comments. I ain't gonna say hit the like, but let me know in the comments if you see a lot of side angle pictures of customers when barbers post their work, because a lot of time the head on don't be the same. Start in the middle with the trimmers. These are the cordless Andis trimmers. I know they got the new ones coming out, the skeletons, but yeah, we're gonna tap the line. Going to pinch and pull, and as you see, it's still a line there from the pencil, but that's okay. We're going to get that taken away. But I'm going right up to the top of that chalk line or the pencil line, and I'm pinching it and I'm pulling down. And I started in the middle of the forehead because I want to create symmetry. It's easy to create symmetry when you establish the middle or the center part. Overhand it again. I think this gives me more leverage, or it gives me more stability when it comes to putting this chair leg in. Versus doing it underhand, I like to do it overhand. Let's hit that C. And I'm getting, like, the pencil really helps you because it gives you a guideline to go with. It takes the guessing out of edging someone up. All right. We're going to go down here to the beard and the mustache area, and we're going to marry these things. Wonderful. And as you see, I'm being light with the trimmers. I'm not trying to go in and remove all that excess pencil, man. I'm just trying to make sure I establish my line. We can remove the excess pencil with the razor and after we do the trimmer. Cleaning up some of the stuff off his cheeks. And really getting up under that nose and cleaning all that stuff around the nose. Let's flip it over. Focusing it on the left side of that blade, not the full blade. Now it's the right side. Yep, it's looking good. As you can see, I got a lot of the excess stuff. Let's go ahead, since we're on this side, let's go ahead and get the back of this beard, man. Now, this is a perfect stain, but most people like their beard to grow far back as possible. Eliminates the grow back, and it looks good. It just naturally looks fuller, thicker, wider, bigger, and that's what people want with their beard generally. I do have some customers who do like me to come in or closer to the lip a little bit more at the back of the beard. So yeah, we're gonna just continue to clean it up, just tapping and going. We can really make it sharp with the razor. This is just our, like a step 2 of our reference placement. Once again, I started at the middle of the forehead and I'm gonna work my way to the left. Trying to create symmetry. It doesn't really matter which way you start working, left or right. If they have a real problem area, sometimes I like to go ahead and work on that area first, especially in those corners. But he got a pretty solid hairline. I'm going to continue to tap that line, and we're going to move from the top line to the vertical line. I'm working on that top corner first, middle of it, then down at the bottom of that line. Do not try to do the entire portion of that line. Do it in sections. Do that corner piece of that vertical line, do the middle of the vertical line, then do the bottom of the vertical line. Let's get into the C. Started at the corner, and I'm using just the side of my blade, that corner portion of my blade, the left side, like a pencil, and I'm going to draw around, and I'm going to sketch that thing around. Now I'm using the right side of that blade, back to the left side of the blade. These are the things that, you know, I know some barbers don't really explain to you, but you got to definitely use corners of your blades a lot of the times when it comes to edging up. As you see, I'm using the left side of the blade, or which will be the bottom, I guess, whatever. You get it, you see it. And let's keep going down to the mustache. And we're just sketching and etching, and we'll come back and clean out the hairs that got to be taken away. What y'all think about this process right here of edging up? Do you use the corner of your blades, or you're more of a flat blade person? There's no wrong way to skin a cat. Well, it's multiple ways to skin a cat. How about that? It's definitely some wrong ways to do it. But as you see, man, I put my line in first, then I come back and I clean it up. Flip the trimmer over, got some of that hair off. Making contact with my left hand just to make sure that we're one, and we're both stable. Man, this is no razor, and that thing looks good already, y'all. And I know some people will let their customer up with all this ash line, they want to call it, or chalk line or pencil line. I'm not going to allow this to happen today. I did the same thing on the other side. I did the back of the beard after I did the top line. Let's clean that up. I'm going to spin them in the mirror. Go ahead and knock out the back of this beard and clean up the bottom of that over there. Keeping the beard big as possible. Being light and gentle with this, because this can be really a sensitive area, like the inner elbow. I've combed some of the hair back just to get any overhang. Using that corner again of that blade. Let's go back down and just kind of clean some of that up, y'all. It's looking really good, man. Like, we haven't did a beard of the guys process yet. that will be in the next video, like I said. So make sure you have that notification bell on so you can see when that video drops. It's a really dope process. It's a really dope treatment for people with beards. Men who love their beards really love the Beard of the Guy service. I put the headrest back. Let's clean up under there. I want to keep it low as possible. I just want to get off this new growth. I'm being really gentle. Even here, I'm being gentle. What my finger on my left hand is doing is stretching that skin down just to make it a little easier. I'm just super soft out here, y'all. This is a sensitive area, especially when you got really sharp trimmers. Stretch it down again so you can really clean off that skin or clean off that hair off his neck. Hold that beard up with that comb so you don't have to deal with it or try to work around it. You know, you're getting it out your way so you can see better. I put the line in first, then I go back and clean up below the line. It's always a good idea when it comes to tackling beards or facial hair. Establish your parameters first and clean up around it. And as we clean up this beard, man, at the bottom, man, I'm going to go ahead and have that steamer start to cut on so we can do the process for the Beard of the Guys treatment. I just want to say thank you again for watching this video, man. I hope this video added value to you and made you a better barber. If you're a student or someone considering barbering or just doing it from home, or you're in a barbershop, whatever you're doing, whatever stage you're in, I want to help you become better. And I want you to be a part of this community as well so we can make each other better and other barbers better. So, like I said, check me out on IG, Reggie_Winston. Please go follow me there. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. And we can definitely be on top of the game. And right here, yo, I just want to follow it up, man, too, with the shaver. This is that Bronze Series 9. Yeah, I got a video about it where, you know, it's a lot of people mad with what I said about it. I don't think it's the best option for barbers to purchase. It's really expensive, and there's a lot more. There's a lot of other models out there that's way less, a fraction of the price, that give the same results. But I seen some stuff, man, I wanted to clean up, man. I usually like to go and get the ears and stuff, but I want to go ahead and get this lip right. As you see, I'm sculpting around it, using the corner of the blade, just tapping the top of the line or the top of the lip. You don't want to go too high up on this and mess up this nice beard by going too high on the lip. But you definitely got to get the hair off his lip and away from around his mouth, so when he eat, he don't have to deal with it. Clean out that nose. Get them nose hairs out of there. Yep. It's looking good. What y'all think so far, man? Solid haircut already, right? I appreciate y'all watching this video. And get at me if you got any questions about the process or what I done, or if you have any suggestions on what I can do better. I'm down to hear that as well, because I'm always trying to get better. And yeah, we are a team over here, man. We give each other the information we need to succeed. Peace out. See you on the next video. Hit that bell notification.
So, barber battles are trending. There's a lot of them going on. I'm sure there's one going on in your city or somewhere near you. And if you're looking to compete in a barber battle, right, you gotta know the game. If you don't know the game, if you don't know the rules, you can't win, alright? People don't get on the basketball court without knowing the rules. Barber battles are really trending right now. There's a lot of them going on, and you're probably considering entering a competition and seeing what it's about, all right? And it's fun. It's good to challenge yourself, and it's good to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. So I'm gonna give you 3 keys that you should follow if you want to enter a competition and you're entering to win. Okay, you know we're always about winning over here. So 3 keys. Number 1, to know the game that you're playing. All right, now this goes knowing the competition that you're entering, knowing what they're looking for, what the requirements are, what's the time limit, knowing all the details, asking any questions that you might about things that might be unclear, because you gotta know the rules. All right, you don't want to be one of them people at the end that's like, I didn't know, I couldn't do that, or I didn't know I could have did that. Okay, so get the full rundown of the rules of the competition that you're entering. The second thing you want to do is choose the correct model for the competition. All right, so if I was doing the fastest fade, I would choose a model that fit very well perfectly for that competition. If I was doing a comb over, I would choose a model with the right type of hair, the right texture, so I can style it the way I need to so that the blend will pop for that specific competition. All right, so you want to choose the right model, because as barbers we know certain people's hair look better than others on certain type of haircuts. The third thing, the third key that you should follow if you want to win the competition is to design a system, a process that you will follow no matter what to get the certain type of result for the competition on the haircut. All right, so during the competition, there's gonna be music, there's gonna be people, you're gonna be on stage performing, it's gonna be uncomfortable, you're gonna be nervous, you might have jitters, there's gonna be people rooting for you, there's gonna be people rooting against you, all right? And it's go time. So it's easy to get out of sync and just kind of all the logic and stuff go out the window, all right? And you can get thrown off real easy. So what you want to do is create a process that you can follow automatically to bring about a certain result, all right? And this allow you to really perform in this crazy environment. So for instance, if I was doing the fastest fade, I would choose the clippers that I'm gonna use. I would keep it real simple. So for balding out the hair, instead of doing trimmers, I would make sure I probably would have the wall balding clippers, because those are the blades bigger and I could knock out the hair faster. And it's a speed competition as far as performance, like results, is how good the blend looks. So I would do that. Then I would say, okay, after I bald it out with those, I may go with the shaver and then bald it out even more with the shaver below that. Then I might knock down the length to the length that I want. Then I will go with the fading technique, all right? I might use one specific clipper. Or if you had a certain type of system with, you know, maybe a detachable blade, that you might hit it with one length and then hit it with another length and then blend after that. But whatever system that you can put together to bring about a certain result that you can basically do automatically, then that'll be the best option for you. Because remember, okay, on the basketball court, everybody knows the rules of the game. I mean, you can't play the game, you can't even win unless you know the rules of the game. But everybody doesn't win because they don't all got proper strategy. They don't all got a plan, to where no matter with all the chaos going around, they have a plan and a strategy that they can follow to bring about a certain result in performance. The atmosphere could throw off the result. You know, you're not in the barbershop behind the chair cutting by yourself or something like that. You're actually performing on stage. So you want to have a routine to rely on so that you don't get off track and you stay in sync and you perform, you know what I mean, when all the pressure's on. This is Chuka the Barber. I'm here with another episode of the Rich Barber TV. Take this good game knowledge and information and go win yourself a barber battle and give me a shout out after you do. Peace.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Concise the Barber, and we are back with another video. But in this video, I have something special for y'all. This is the first barber battle versus that was on live on Instagram this Sunday. We're going to show y'all just a little bit of what happened, and I'm going to show you guys both just a little bit from each one and let y'all know what my opinion on both of them is and tell you who's the winner. But let's get into some of these comments real quick. We're going to go to the first one, which is Papito and Angel, and I'm going to show y'all some of these comments, man. They had a lot of people that was in the live, and I'm telling you, this seemed like it's going to set up some good verses, some good competition. So let's just go in and see what happened in here. Straight off the bat, as y'all guys can see, the comment section was crazy. When I say crazy, I mean crazy. I mean, somebody commented, "Let's go, Papito. Show how you can Photoshop in the live." That is tough. Meaning that seemed like Papito always doing Photoshop in his pictures on Instagram. Honestly, I don't follow him. I'm not sure of that. But I'm just telling y'all what some of the comments say. And this seems like it's starting off crazy already. And it's about 400 people that's in this live. So let's just get into a little bit more. And y'all guys see how they have it set up. I think what would be great if they had somebody holding a phone for each barber, and so we could see like the haircut and stuff like that. There was a few complications with the Wi-Fi or just the internet because the live kept pausing just a little bit. So I know that's something that we're going to work, you know, they're going to work on more and more and more. Let's see what's going on. So far as you guys can see, they seem like they're both doing fades. One looks like they have an Angel looks like he has a design. That's the guy in the blue, and Papito is the one in the black with the red shoes. Okay, so now they're about to show us a close-up, which this is what we're going to need to let everybody know what our opinion is and stuff like that. So, and he's using the cordless and this Masters. Man, I have used them a few times, but I have not used them too much to really talk about them. And Papito's using the Babyliss ones. Now, I ain't going to hold you. The Babyliss, I do like how they cut, but yeah, I upgraded to the Ergos. No diss. And you can tell they're having fun with this too, man. Like, they didn't take it too seriously. They're having fun with this. But like I said, if you guys have not seen the live, you guys got to watch the live. If you either go on Angel Raw's page or Papito's page and just see the comment section. Comment section is like, it got real. Like, as you guys see, 360 Jeezy said he's still working on the same right side. And not to be like that, but it's like, when if you was watching this, I could understand why he said that, because it does look like they're taking their sweet, sweet time. And it's like, I don't know if there was a time limit to it or not, but it just seemed like, okay, what is the time limit? Is there no time limit? If that was the case, then we need to know that type of stuff so we know what we're getting ourselves into. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that design, you know, looked nice. Like, it looked nice. But, yeah, we'll see. Man, it was going in. And yo, shout out to Big Blends, man. Big Blends in the comment section. My man was straight just saying, yo, check out my YouTube blog that I just posted. Yo, Vic, you're a fool for that one. That was smart though. That was smart though. A lot of people would say some stuff to him about it, but it was just smart. Let's just be honest. And we had a lot of people in here, man. Father Barber, 360 Jeezy, Chris Bazio, Matt Get the Hands, F Craft Blends. There was a lot of hitters in this live. So if you guys get a chance, like I said, make sure you guys check it out. And that blend is coming out good, you know. And as a barber, everybody's like critiquing to the max. Let's just be honest. I don't know about that. All right, so I don't know if y'all seen my post. See my comment, but it definitely says Father Barber versus Smash the Legend. Yo, these are legends. You know what I mean? They've been in the game about 20 years plus. So I definitely think that'll be a great versus to see, man. Let's get some of these legends on this versus battle, and let's see how they'll work it out. Because to be honest, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who really can rock with Smash the Legend, but I don't know who also can work with Father Barber either. I mean, there's some hitters. There's a lot of great barbers, but these are legends. So I definitely think that will be a great versus. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that one. And man, my man brought out the hot towel. See, to me, that's disrespectful, bro. Like this is a barber battle. You gonna bring out a hot towel? That's tough, bro. And my man just letting them sit there too. All right. So another versus that I had, I think would be great: Chicago versus Philly. I'm not gonna say who out of Chicago or who out of Philly, but it seems like those two cities, it seems like, you know, the gutter versus the gutter. You know what I mean? Let them swag it out with haircuts, man. It seems like there's a lot of tension between Chicago and Philly when it comes to haircuts. And if y'all know, if y'all seen that Get Beam and Fourth Ken going back and forth about the No Handsome Challenge, but I definitely think that'll be a great versus to see. Chicago versus Philly. Chicago, y'all pick your barbers. Philly, pick their barbers, and let's just hash it out like that. If y'all like that, let me know in the comment section as well. Somebody said Bazio versus 360 Jeezy. I think that would be a good one, but I think there could be a better one. You know what I mean? Not saying that wouldn't be a great one, but I think there could be better ones that they both can compete with. Somebody also said Big Blends versus Bazio. Not really. I think there could be better ones. I think that would be a good one. I think Big Blends versus like 360 Jeezy would be a good one, but I'm not really sure. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know who you like to see in versus a few people. There's one I'm gonna say a little bit later in the video, and y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But for your comment, I guess you had to know both of them and know how they cut. So I definitely think that would be an interesting versus as well. A lot of people saying Drew versus Famous, and I think that would be a good one. They definitely kind of almost have the similar skill level, so I think that would be a dope one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And if y'all don't know who they are, check the Instagram out, look at their pictures and stuff like that. And Papito, he got the design work going. Let's see how this goes. My man did the design. Angel did the design. Let's see how Papito's looking. Drew the barber commented back. He said, "Famous your minds." That's dope. So I can't wait to see that one. If that one goes down, I definitely can't wait to see that one. I don't know. I feel like this part right here, what Papito did at the end, man, it could have been a lot better. So, I mean, when it comes to designs, like what both of them could have did better. I think Angel's was not that bad as Papito's, and that right there, to me, I think Angel won. This is the next versus that Marcus Harvey was doing versus Boom Chico, and I ain't gonna hold you. This live was interesting, you know what I mean? They had their own mics, they had their own DJ, they had their own cameraman. They did it big. Not saying the other barbers didn't, but they put a lot of more effort in this live, as you can tell. And I ain't gonna hold you, Boom Chico design was crazy.